Charles, back-to-back nights, got to see similar endings with Albuquerque High, West Mesa, and the night before you and I were there at a packed Madhouse, Cleveland High School, and the Rio Rancho Rams. Before we show you these highlights, I just want to reiterate how great of an atmosphere that was for high school hoops. It was the best contest between the two rivalries in hoops. You've seen it in football, but in hoops, it was the best atmosphere that we've seen. The game did not disappoint, my friend.
Didn't let us down, didn't let the fans down. It was exactly what we were hoping going into that game. And as you mentioned, it's catching up with the football rivalry. Both teams very stacked. Even at the JV level, we had a chance to look at the JV and freshman team. They have some talent coming up through the ranks. So I see this going on for a while. And you mentioned how similar the games were. Both teams, Rio Rancho get us up big. Albuquerque High get up big. West Mesa fights back. Cleveland fights back, and it sets up great endings. And this is what, to me, this is what basketball and district play is all about. The game's never over. You know, keep playing. You can always will yourself back into a game, I think.
We had Ryan Jones visit on set, and we asked him a question, Charles, about him and his rivalry with Patterson, and there was no shying away from him. He really likes that rivalry and wants to show that he is the best in the state, and I do believe that both of those two guards are the best in the state, so that's why this matchup had some extra flavor to it. A little Ryan Jones versus Patterson, almost, if you will. Both teams obviously have great surrounding casts, but let's get to it. From Cleveland High School in a madhouse Tuesday night. This for the district lead out of District 1A, and early on, Rio Rancho was all over it, weren't they, Charles? How do you guard Brady Patterson when he's doing stuff like that? Easy bucket in the lane. That's another one, 15-footer. He had the mid-range going, he had long range going, he was able to drive. Marcus Williams on the inside kind of breaks the scoring drought for Cleveland.
Yeah, and then now you have Rio Rancho confident, ball in, Patterson feeling it, bam, splash. Cleveland fans over there, look at Brady pointing to his mama like, hey, that was for you, mama. And Cleveland finally gets some going. Garcia can shoot. The lefty is smooth out there. But Rio Rancho, as I mentioned, confident, face the pass. Brady knocks it down. Stay on the ball, young man.
Get off him. Brady Patterson was feeling it early, 22-10. It's a 12-point advantage. Ryan Jones up and under. That was his first field goal of the game at that point, Charles. Inside, Marcus Williams. I like the way this guy plays. Inside, outside, Josiah Maboob, splash. That's a three-pointer. So Cleveland trying to make their way into it. On to the third quarter we go. A little turnover, fast break. Don't give this guy the rockin' fast break. Pop, stop, triple.
I don't know what Cleveland's doing. He's hot all game. Don't give him the open shot. And right here, time winding down. Juan Hurt drives and says, hey, I'm going to go to the high hand. Patterson in the lane.
Oh, my goodness.
Spin move.
Come on.
Throw it up.
Come on.
Into the quarter.
You can't defend that,
That's
Charles.
Into the quarter. Going into the fourth, Rio Rancho looking like they're cruising. They're starting to get some cushion. And Cleveland says, hey, I got something for you. Nice move. Tendo off the glass.
How big was Keyshawn Tyndall in this game, getting his crew back into it?
And then right here, a little too much dribbling action. He says, but I'm going to find you, my man, never gun shy, Sanchez.
Sanchez takes the lead. It's 54-57, or 64-57, excuse me, at this point. Marcus Williams started to get going. That's one bucket. Steal. Great hustle. I don't know how Maboob kept his feet in play. Wide open. Garcia, don't leave him open. Big time. The crowd goes nuts. This was back and forth. Charles is a 2-point game, and Ryan Jones, a little baseline reverse layup. Could not get it. Got the loose ball, though, up and in, and we're tied up 67 apiece.
Loose ball, they're banging down there, 70-69, 28, and this is what I like. Marcus Williams showing off the handles. The big fella to the hole, gets the lead, 1-point game. Rio Rancho gets it back to a tie. Williams misses with the chance to win it. Oh, couldn't get the follow. We are going to overtime.
Go to OT, baby.
And in overtime right here, Ryan Jones. Nice pass right, nice scramble. Oh, Rio Rancho comes away with it. Look up, look up, look up. Mr. Patterson, nice dish, nice finish.
Well, that's a good finish. Snyder, it was his only bucket of the game. How big was Sanchez in overtime? Splash, that's the lead now to Rio Rancho. 80-81, off the drive, the miss. Marcus Williams put back, good. Look at the clock, 24 seconds. Rio Rancho going to break the press immediately, Charles, and back-to-back buckets for Juan Hurt. That gives them the lead.
Which is going to set up this. Marcus Williams at the free throw line, tied up at 83, knocks it down, cool, with the ice water in his veins. Cleveland pressing, barely gets the ball in. Hurt gets the ball, Hurt down the line, pass, gets it back. Hurst says, I'm not passing this. Scoops it, off the rim, tips it, barely drops. And right here, Gabe Ortega for the touchdown. Nice tip. Ryan Jones gets a chance to, comes up short.
A lot of people scream foul.
Looking for a foul.
Look how packed that place is. 85-84 win for Rio Rancho. Let's hear Coach Salata and Brady Patterson.
I just hit a couple shots in the beginning, and then I started to feel from there, and I just wanted to try and take over and get my team going and keep them with me, and try and draw them to come to me so maybe I can get to my teammates to get some assists.
Not only was this a monster win, but it was at Cleveland High School. You give them their second loss, and now you're on top of District 1 standings at 3-1. How big was that for you guys?
It's insane. It's so good for our confidence, too, going into the playoffs and district tournament and everything. I think it's great confidence for our kids, and I think we're going to come out swinging next few games, too.
You were huge tonight, 46 points. Go enjoy it.
School record, just so you know.
Well, there you go. School record.
School record. Found that out. You know, Salata's always got to throw something in there.
Extra stuff.
Hey, Brady Patterson, this is why he was so big, Charles. He had 46 points, but he held Ryan Jones to 21 points. That's with overtime. And the way he made Ryan Jones work for his points. Ryan Jones didn't hit 1-3. He was never open for 1-3. He was always stepping back, hand in the face. Jones got most of his points from the free throw line, a couple of drives, but in the end, Brady Patterson solidified himself, at least for now, as the elite of the elite. You show up in an atmosphere like that and drop 46 and defend the way he did. He had to have been tired. I mean, guarding Ryan Jones was running all over the place.
This is what I like most about Patterson. He didn't just say, I want to score points. He didn't just come out there thinking, I'm going to jack up threes, go to the lane, get buckets on these guys. He said, no, I'm going to play defense on the guy that everyone's saying is the top player in the state, and I'm going to put clamps on him. And Coach Salata had a great game plan. Put my best athlete on him, and then make sure my guys are out there helping if he happens to get by him. He made him work for every shot that he got that night. Marcus Williams, though, in a losing effort, was the difference.
Well, I was going to say, why didn't Cleveland go into Marcus Williams more? Because it seemed like every time he got the ball in the block,
they had no answer for him.
He would just score, and that was it. Or get fouled, ridiculously fouled, and go after the free throw line, where he was okay from the line. But you got to go into Marcus Williams. When Ryan Jones is struggling like that, Marcus Williams is the scapegoat because he's fantastic.
And we're Keyshawn Tyndall, you had Marcus Gibson come off the bench, give him a spark. The guys who Coach Smith needs to step up, Jones, Maboob, didn't have good games, but Tyndall, Williams got it done, Gibson off the bench, not enough because that Rio Rancho team really got it done.
Well, Cleveland and Rio Rancho now tied atop the District 1 of 6A at 3-1 apiece with big games coming up this week. So we'll keep track of that district and many more when we return. West Mesa Albuquerque High highlights right here on uSports Central.